So you may have heard of Mark Carney's Build Canada Homes initiative, which is intended to accelerate housing construction and ultimately make homes more affordable. But what does this all mean and how's it going to be done? Well, let's talk about that. There has been lots of talk. They released some numbers of $13 billion to build 44,000 homes, which essentially works out to over $3 million per home. So there's definitely more information that is needed here because that can't be the real cost of building these 4,000 homes. There's going to be more to it, I'm sure. Additionally, they're proposing to use Crown land, so there would be no acquisition costs of the land to build on. One of the biggest challenges is that developers will need to build 430 to 480 new homes over the next decade to close the gap between supply and demand. This is supposed to take that on and relieve some of that by building at scale and speed as they propose to double the rate of construction. Like I mentioned, there will be a direct cost reduction, reducing municipal charges and eliminating GST for first-time home buyers. That's already been announced, and houses under $1 million. These are small things, but we'll have to see what kind of major impact those will have. But they are proposing, having prefabricated houses. I did a whole YouTube video on this, and 3D printed components that will help with saving. But some of the big challenges are going to be implementing a massive development project like this across 13 provinces and territories and across multiple levels of government. Also, 4,000 homes may sound like a lot, but it's not really, especially when, increasing supply won't automatically force prices down, especially if the demand continues to rise with, the mass immigration that we've had. And then you have workforce availability with tradespeople still being in short supply. So there's a lot that's still kind of unknown around this, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think we're moving in the right direction? Do you think this will have a much needed impact on Canadian housing? Let me know your thoughts below.